Hi folks, Glutes got flagged again. His channel, the Glutes of Wrath, got flagged down. So he's now on GluteusImmortalis. And I'll put a whole bunch of links below. Now, there's been a spate of flagging going on, and as far as I can tell, most of it is false flagging. So Glutes has been false flagged. Mimica has been false flagged a couple of times, and amazingly enough, 2 of his false flags have been reversed on his Mimica's Joy Poo channel. And Mimica picks the greatest names for his channels, doesn't he? Stiggy, a Raven Wolf, has also been flagged, and I think it's on the Raven Wolf channel. I'm not absolutely sure. You'll have to let me know if that's correct. InventorGorilla got flagged, and he's now on his Disposable Gorilla channel. And good old ThickShades got flagged as well. Now, Mimica did a video, which I'll link below, in which he points out that this all has happened kind of at once, and it's very interesting that this group who fuss with each other, and as well as fussing with other people, have all been flagged, and that perhaps someone out there is trying to start something by flagging these people. Now that may be true, that may not be true, but this spate of flagging is very interesting. Now, of course, there are backstories to a lot of these things. There are people that other people don't get along with, and I find myself in the kind of awkward position sometimes of liking both sides, and they're yelling at each other and accusing each other of all sorts of stuff. And I honestly don't even know a lot of the backstories, because I know that people PM each other, they're on Twitter, they Skype, they do all this stuff that I have no access to. I just recently got on Twitter myself. I am subscribed to a handful of people and have one person subscribed to me. But that's mostly because I was missing some stuff. And I'm on Facebook, but I don't really use it very much yet. I'm not the social media maven. You know, I'm pretty much happy in YouTube. So I know there's a lot of backstory to some feuds and disagreements there. I would like to ask everyone just to try something really new. We have a brand new year. Let's bury the old hatchets, or try to go forward and say, look, whatever happened last year, let's just stop it and go forward. A while back, Stiggy was involved in a big fuss with a bunch of people, and he did something that really impressed me. It impressed me so much I actually wrote a story about it and gave it to Sabella and Stiggy, that he apologized. Straight out, flat out apologized. Now, there are so many people that won't actually apologize. They'll, well, yeah, but it was because you did this, or, you know, the moon was in the 7th house, Jupiter was aligned with Mars, and I couldn't help myself. You know, there are very few people who will honestly apologize, and I really, really respect him for that. And I think a lot of other people need to apologize too. You don't even have to be in specifics. Just say, hey, look, whatever I did in 2012, I'm sorry. Things get out of hand. Our tempers get, you know, accelerated and hotter, and let's try to stop right now and go forward in the new year, you know, with a little bit more patience and understanding and tolerance, and at least try to stop so much of the drama. I mean, I know some drama is fun, yeah, but behind the drama, there's a difference between people yelling at each other for, you know, really making points. I have an Irish temper. I come from my temperament, to a certain extent, comes from the Irish half of my ancestry, and I come from a family that yells. But we don't yell, call people names. We don't try to hurt each other. It's more of, no, you're wrong. Don't you see? This is the way this should be because da 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 da. So it's logical, it's reason, but it's passionate. That I understand. Growing up, going to Catholic schools, probably most of my friends were all Italian. I think because I felt comfortable in that. No, you're wrong. Look at this. This is what makes sense. So there's a difference between the kind of drama that has some background to it, some logic to it, some reason to it, and you can disagree furiously. But then there's like name calling and being cruel. And unfortunately, sometimes one descends to the other. So this is my personal plea for the new year for everyone to try to, well, bury the hatchet, get along a little bit better. Anyway, these sorts of things get kind of boring. So at the end, I thought I'd just throw in a little fun. Anyway, thanks. Bye.
Jab.